Okay, so hopefully it's broadcasting, and we're here with the Hubsan again in one of the recommended spots by all security people here in Irvine, which is why I like to fly here too. It's a fantastic spot. But let's see, let's get this up and running. Let's see if we can fly right away off the bat today. It has not been connected to the controller yet, so all could happen right now that it can ask me for an update. It could ask me for stuff. It could ask me for a lot of stuff. It's connected, it's saying something good. Hopefully it'll let me fly right away and not ask me for another compass calibration, because that would just tick me off. Okay, looks good. So we're gonna do a quick try the different modes for tracking. Eachine truck is here and is ready to go. So what we'll do is we'll just get this in the air first.
The home point has been updated. Please be mindful of the new return to home point.
So you use the cellular data on this, and we're gonna gimbal it down as we usually do. Am I pressing the wrong button? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. So inside the eachine truck, you will soon see the same thing that I'm seeing here once I can gimbal it down enough. So I'm bringing it down a little bit. We're gonna figure out where the eachine truck is in a second. The eachine truck still not showing up. Why is that? I'm going to bring the eachine truck close as possible to the middle of a circle here. So then, hopefully that'll be a good target. I think it's now in view on the drone. So we're going to turn around here a little bit. Or go right. Jeez. We need to work on our lefts, rights, our speech. All right, come down. We're going to come down a little bit more. We just want it to be right above the height of any of the hoops for the purposes of this. And we're going to gimbal it up a little bit more, like this. And then we're going to go into the features here, where it says following. We're going to see what happens with the active track first. And then after that, we'll see what happens. We could trace. Okay, so it sees that as a target. We're going to say go. And then we're going to move eachine truck. Let's see if it tracks it. Now, in the past, it did not track it at all. But maybe this time it will. Let's see. The eachine truck is going over there, and it seems that the drone is kind of wanting to track it, but not really. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the circle. Back to the circle. Back to the circle. And maybe we need to try that again. Maybe the thing did not understand. I don't know, must we be lower to the ground still so that it can understand what we're trying to look at here? Or let's see, maybe we can lock it in place now. Let's see what happens. If I go forward here, the drone will just completely ignore it. Great. We could try the trace again. I pressed on trace, and we can try the trace, maybe. Is the object too small for it to be able to trace it? I don't know. It's a pretty big truck compared to that little car that we used the other day, so. Maybe it just didn't like it because it's in the middle of the circle. We can try something else. Trace it again. All right, go, trace it. Come on, man. It kind of followed it for a second and then it lost it already. Why would it do that? Is it too close to the ground? We can try, maybe we can try the other one, which is stop this whole thing and try the follow me using GPS. Will that do anything better? Execute immediately, you could say yes. But then would it be, and it's not working. I press execute immediately. Maybe must it be higher up to the, I don't know. We're just not getting a lot of love. Maybe we were just too close to it. Let's try again with the following and following. Why isn't it giving me the commands now? Following. Now it's giving me the commands. 15 meters. It is pretty high up, so trace it. Struggling completely to see this thing. Maybe if I do this now, will it follow it? Is it far enough to follow it? No, it just really struggles. What is going on? Is it because of the color of the thing? All right, anyway, what we're gonna try is something else. We're gonna bring the truck all the way back. How are we doing on battery? 53%, we're still okay. Since we're super low to the ground. Let's see, active track. I don't know. Stop the tracking since it's not working anyway. Say following, say follow me. And distance 3 meters. Does it need to be behind me more? How much further behind me does it need to be? Okay, so follow me immediately. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Does it follow it or not? Okay, so that's very interesting. So it will follow the remote just fine. Just the actual active track is not worth anything at all. Possibly because of not enough colors in the, I don't know. We can put some more colors in the back of the truck here. I thought maybe the blue, the really strong blue would do something, maybe some red. I don't know. Let's bring the drone down a little bit more, just a little bit. And try that active track function one more time. Let's try that active track. Okay, it seems to have gotten its target. So let's move. It's obviously, I think, lost it again. The battery is 40%. I'm going to take it down. I do not want to chase it, so I'm going to have it land right in front of me. Come on, land. Land! We can stop the active track now. You can land. Please land. I'm asking it to land and it's not landing. I couldn't jump up to get it either, so I press the stop. See, that's the problem with the screen being so dark, so it would not disengage the thing, the active track. All right, I'm gonna land it now. There we go. Okay, great. So it's within reach. I don't have to go and chase after it. I could have hand caught it, but that's not necessary right now. And right now it's just really, I don't know what's going on. The iPhone 13 that I keep whining about is doing its thing. Not a good thing, it's just doing its thing. And so right now it's very dark on the screen and I can't see anything. So that's why these days, especially if I'm around in the heat or anywhere around in general, I like to be able to see my drone at all times, because you can't really count on the screen to help you. So it was fine at some point, and then all of a sudden it's starting to blur out. So there we go. Anyway, I can bring the eachine truck back to us easily, and then we're gonna call it a day, because I'm not chasing this thing around. The eachine, of course, is one of those vehicles that runs great out of the box. No need for any constant updates on the software. I think you only need to do it once if you want to stream from the camera, and that's about all you're ever gonna have to do. Anyway, eachine makes good products. All right, there we go. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. So we noticed that the active track does not really track objects. It does track me for some reason really well. Very unexpected. But it worked yesterday, at least. It will follow the remote. So if you put your remote on a vehicle, and then it will track it. But just be careful, because then you could lose your phone and a bunch of other things. So it's fine if you do it like in a very controlled environment, like what I'm doing here. But you know, I really can't recommend you do it. It's not designed to do that. And so it'd be cool if Hubsan or any other company did a proper active track that tracked objects like RC cars and planes and stuff, because then you could actually have a cameraman, a robotic cameraman that actually worked. And maybe there are some things that work these days, but you probably have to spend like $4,000, which is not exactly in the budget of this channel. So anyway, those are my thoughts. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, guys.